What up, y'all? I don't think a lot of people know my background. Why do I talk the way I talk? Look at the title, y'all. Look at the title. Liberals, I'm not just talking about you, but some of you conservatives is snowflakes too. I'm going to say it again. Liberals, I'm not just talking about you, but some of you conservatives is snowflakes too. What's going on, Dan Baker? Deplorable Dan. Much love to you, brother. There's a lot of action going on my personal page. Maybe I don't need a personal page. This is what I deal with on my personal page. What's going on, Amanda Keller? Hey, thanks for having my back. What's up, John Ahmad? Hey, my new moderator on here. What up? So, we'll be watching the trolls. The trolls. Let the trolls troll. Hey, good to see you, Dan Baker. I'm here, y'all. I'm here. Share the invite. I appreciate it. I appreciate it. Oh my God, I was really trying to go to bed at a decent time, and it's I know, but sometimes people can't handle the truth. Some of you conservatives is snowflakes too. Sometimes we have to call out and drain swamps over here. We have to drain the swamp. Look, I'm not gonna get into the damn name calling, right? But how come I had a picture of, it was a funny meme. See, I'm from the hood. I'm good, Glenda. I'm from the hood. I'm gangster. People know that. When I say I'm gangster, that don't mean I'm a criminal, right? Whenever I say the word, I'm a gangster, that don't mean that I'm a criminal, right? The word gangster don't always have to mean criminal, right? It was a picture. It was a picture. I put it up. I actually saw on one of the Patriots' profile picture. He's a white patriot, a white conservative. I stole his picture. I stole his picture. That's gal that's been on the Trump train long. Y'all don't care how long you've been on the Trump train. Hold on, wrong, Mo. Stick to what you know. Hardcore Trump, gal. No. I don't care if you've been on the Trump train longer than me. So don't try to troll me, bro, fam. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. So, whatever. You know, I have a hood talk. I'm from the hood. I say certain things, and even some conservatives is not going to understand. It was a funny picture I put up, Kanye West giving Trump some cornrows. I'm giving him some cornrows. I wish I could give him some dreads. It's good. It's a statement. You dig? Actually, it pisses black Democrats off. But you got white conservatives getting pissed off of that picture that I made. Like, really, y'all? I thought y'all had thick skin too. Ooh wee. People that knows me knows I'm not bashing Trump. Whatever. I ain't this. I laugh at things and whatever. You're gonna say, can you explain? I said, I'm not explaining myself to you. This is my page. You don't like it? Thick skin only. This is what I say. You know? How dare you try to come at me? How dare you fake conservatives try to come at me? I'm just saying. I'm just saying. And I see your friends with Lucretia Hughes. Lucretia Hughes even laughing at that. They know who I am. Everybody know who I am. So come on now. Don't come for me. Do not come for me. Because one thing about me, I will fire right back. I will fire right back. I will say what I want to say. I keep telling y'all, it's gonna be some times. There's some times that some conservatives will not be able to handle me. It's some conservatives that cannot even handle me. It ain't just the liberals. You know, I'm just saying. About time, my dude. It's about time.
They still. Can you hear me?
I hear you.
Man, they still won't let me on my other Facebook page, man. They still won't let me get on. Like I was on, but I wasn't able to comment. So yeah, it is something in the air. But it's okay. I'm here now though. Until they
here
take me down.
You here now. Right, you here now. I see you kind of going slow a little bit. I see you in slow motion like a robot, but that's okay. They trying you right now, bro.
Yeah, that's what they
Dude,
doing, man.
dude, I'm a little heated right now because soon as you disagree, so as soon as some of these Trump supporters, I'm gonna say this. As soon as some of these Trump supporters you disagree with you, you say you do something that they disagree with you. Oh, you're fake. You're fake. You know, I threw a picture up there. I told you earlier on the phone. I threw a picture with Kanye West giving Trump some cornrows, and I said, "Gangster nigga." That's what I say. I'm disrespecting our parties. Go on, so else with that, y'all.
I don't want to use the time, man, just to slam the Trump movement, but like I said, man, I said it before and I say it again. In the beginning, man, it was very few. It wasn't a lot. A lot of people who now say they support Trump, they only did it because it was party affiliation that was attached to that. It wasn't because they supported Trump. I was hearing this movement since the beginning, man. I ain't want nothing from nobody. You know what I'm saying? I wasn't out begging nobody for nothing. I just wanted people to see, look, man, just because I'm a black guy and I come from where I come from and my language or the way I give off information may not be precise and sophisticated like some of the other people who try to big up themselves or one up themselves. That doesn't mean that I don't have the same motivation to move this country forward as y'all do. I don't have to be ideologically confined in order for me to be able to do that. I could speak truth to power. I could talk about where I come from. I could talk about what I've been through. I could talk about how I overcame the hurdles, because you might want to talk to somebody like me, or you might want to talk to somebody like you, or various others who have the same ability to go out here and to translate this stuff so people can understand that we not all victim minded. We don't have the victim mentality. Not everybody has that. And most of the people that have the victim mentality, they are attached, they are aligned to these individuals who's saying, hey, you need to get rid of the victim mentality. I don't have to call myself a black conservative. I don't have to call myself a black Trump supporter.
Nope.
I call myself a man. I'm a father. I'm a veteran. I serve my country.
Yes.
Even when I was down in the trenches, I was able to dig myself out. And in the midst of that, I'm college educated. I got an associate's degree and a bachelor's degree. But I would never forget where I came from. And for me, I want to see those individuals get help. Now, we're about to spend tens of millions of dollars, if not hundreds of millions of dollars, on this upcoming election cycle for midterms. How much of that money is going to go into urban communities to try to get some of these people who come from where we come from, to get them, to help them, to try to get them elected? Because y'all going to spend a lot of money on some losing battles, but you will take that loss. Why not go and try to help people, help these Republicans or some of these black conservatives who's in these districts where it's liberal strangleholds, and say, hey, look, black folks, we got a different message. Come with us. Come on to our side, and we can show you what it is. Like, you do videos, you like wearing a MAGA hat in the hood. You know what I'm saying? Walking in the ghetto talking about Trump, having conversations with individuals that don't really like Trump. But when you talk to them, you get them a new perspective. And see, I try to explain this, man, to some black conservatives a while ago. My kid's great grandma, man, this lady's like 75 years old, but she's strong as a rock. You know what I'm saying? She an ox, she still can move around. She can do everything on her own. You know what I'm saying? She marched in the civil rights movement and everything. Now, when she first came to visit, you know what I'm saying, I was watching Fox News, because that's what I turn on in the morning. I want to be informed, so I go there. Because even if it is a biased perspective that's coming from him, I know I can at least get some type of clarity as to what it is I want to know about. So I was watching it. As I'm watching it, she was like, Trump came up. She was like, somebody need to do something to Trump. And I'm like, look, you got to understand something, Granny. I'm like, I support Trump, and it's the people out there that support Trump that's not attached to some of the stuff that they want to attach us to. We just want to see things be better for our kids and for our kids' future. And after I talked to her in 5 minutes, she had a whole new outlook about Trump. This is a 75-year-old lady.
For sure.
who's stuck in her ways, and these are facts.
I was gonna say that, stuck set in her ways.
I try to explain that to people, and they, no, you don't know what you're talking about. You one of those types. What type am I? I lost relationships. I lost friendships. I got people that won't even talk to me because I supported Trump.
Right.
So what do I have to gain? I'm not asking. I wasn't asking y'all for no money like that. And when I did ask for money, it went back to what it was that they wanted. Like right now, I can't get on my computer. I'm on my phone. This is my green screen back here. You know what I'm saying? My laptop is right here. My mic is right here. You know what I'm saying? The other money, I donated it. I donated it to the flood in Louisiana. I donated it to the 10-month-old baby that got killed down in New Orleans, and nobody else would donate to him. So I took the money, I did something with it. I didn't say, hey, give me some money so I could talk a bunch of crap. No, man, I want to show people that, look, it's a different way. Like, we can actually do something in this country. We can actually bring this country together. If people get a little bit more focused and get out of their bubbles and insert themselves into what should be a generalized faction of how to move our country forward. If I said that correctly. If I said that correctly. That's why I shut it down. They told me I was trying to raise money off of my daughter's eye because my daughter had retinoblastoma in her eye. Man, my daughter is now 7 years old. She lost that eye when she was 6 months. And it was Trump supporters or fake so-called Trump supporters that because I didn't say what they wanted me to say about the Syria mess last year, they said that I was trying to raise money off of the situation with my daughter. For what? And I was like 5 years too late. I just spoke about it because I want to give a humanized scenario to the subject matter. I wanted to humanize the situation. I wanted to speak about my experiences because I know that it was people that probably share similar experiences. It's people that's going through the same thing. I want to show that just because of the color of my skin is like this, that don't mean that this don't feel. It feels. It hurts.
Right.
It emotionally bleeds.
It do.
And there's a lot of people going through stuff. So while we sitting here bickering and fighting, fussing and fighting and arguing about nothing, man, we can come together and try to do something, man, that can uplift everybody.
Thank you.
This Trump movement, I don't care what nobody say. At the beginning, this Trump movement was not ideologically confined to conservatism. It wasn't. Conservatives, like them staunch conservatives, man, they didn't even like us. They didn't. Look, man, I'm a Trump supporter, man. I'm a Trump supporter, man. Come on, man. This me.
Right.
I support that man through all the mess. When it was multiple times when I could have said, you know what, about face, let me go back the other way. Because some people did, but they secretly hopped back on when they saw that it was profit in it. It was profit in the madness. Yeah. Oh, I can profit. Let me get back on. And that's what a lot of people doing, man. They using people, man, to get their money, man. I'm just gonna be honest. You can hate me. You can hate me.
On everything.
I'll be that ghetto thug scumbag that they like to call people when we don't align 100% with what they want. I'll be that guy, man. I'll be that.
I'll be that too.
I'll be that. I'll be it all day long. But at the same time, you won't change how I feel because for me, man, like I say, it's not about ideology. You know what I'm saying? Like I can't even say it right. But it's not ideologically confined. For me, man, it's about my kids. It's about them. Yep. You know, it's about how can they be helped? How can not about no handouts, but how can we can do things different? How can we change the education system? Yeah. How can we make sure that our kids get the most so when we get up there, they can have something in line in place for us that probably can expand our life, man, an extra 20, 30 years. From what it already is. That's what it's about.
Yeah. Our children are our future. Our children are the one. We got to make sure help our children to keep America great, keep this world great, not just America. We got to keep everything great with our children. It starts with our children, you know. And people just don't.
We out here dragging our kids. We call them the Tide Pod generation. Y'all out here dragging our kids and our babies out here hurting themselves. This stuff ain't just going on in the hood. Our babies out here hurting themselves. And y'all just want to chop it up as, they the Tide Pod generation. So if they fail, who come after them? Because we failing right now. We failing because we want to sit here and we want to bicker, argue, and fuss and fight. And if we not bickering or arguing, fuss and fight, we want to talk about and focus on nonsense. We want to talk about and focus what rich people are doing. When more rich people, more celebrities start running for offices like Trump did, then they can come talk to me. Until then, what they talking about really shouldn't even matter to nobody because their lives are not the same as our lives. I don't care if you're making $20,000, $30,000, $40,000, $50,000, $60,000, $70,000 to $80,000. Because if you're making $80,000 or less, anything can change and your lifestyle can change. We saw that with the recession after Bush left office. People was hurting. And they ain't picked themselves back up till Trump came in because it wasn't Obama's job to pick people back up. Obama was aligned with a liberal agenda. So that's why my focus was on the liberal agenda. But my focus is no longer just on the liberal agenda. If conservatives want to continue to put themselves out there, they got to get this smoke too, because a lot of them deserve it. Not most of them, but a lot deserve it because they're not being truthful about this stuff. They're not being realistic about this stuff. They really not.
Yep.
And I'm just saying, like I tell white people, man, hey, take pride in who you are, white people. Be proud of your heritage, even though white for y'all is not the same as it is for us. For us, we look at people as white. But see, me personally, I don't, because I know you have Irish. I know you have Italian. I know you have Jewish. I know you have Scottish. You see what I'm saying? I know you have British. I know you have Russians. I know that is differences. But see, with us as African Americans or whatever we like to call ourselves, this all we know. So we already, like I said before, we already starting 10 steps behind everybody else.
Yes.
That's why you're supposed to reach out.
Right. Reach out.
The olive branch. Y'all listen to these people, man. These people not being truthful. My mother was the youngest of 10. My mother was the only one of her siblings who basically didn't turn out successful. That's because her mother died at the age of 45 when she around and took me backwards instead of me, I was regressing. And that's what happened with her. But she still did enough to be able to try to help us and try to get us to where we need to be. So I was on that stuff, man. I grew up on welfare. I grew up on food stamps. I was there when Bill Clinton said we only giving people 5 years to receive cash benefits. I was there. And you know how bad that stuff hurt us? It hurt us bad. Now people won't say, well, you shouldn't be relying on government assistance. You very well may be right. You very well may be correct. But at the same time, man, that was a situation for a lot of people, and not just black people. And even to this day, it's not. You know, I was at the grocery store earlier. I said, hey, let me go off this phone because my lady gonna get mad at me, and I don't want nobody trying to snap pictures or take videos and say, look at these Negroes in here acting stupid. Even though we weren't acting stupid, I'm just, that's what I see. That's the portrayal of who we are.
Yep.
When it's bigger than that, it's much more than that.
Yep.
And we live in a cold world, man, in extra cold times.
We do. That's why we gotta really focus, y'all. We gotta really focus on the issues. We gotta really focus on issues instead of focus on the petty stuff. Why is y'all focusing on the petty stuff so much and not focus on the issue? Why you gotta? You know what petty stuff is? Petty stuff don't even freaking matter. Stop being snowflakes. Petty stuff don't even matter. Focus on the real issues. Focus on your children's future. Focus on our children's future. The children is our future. Stop focusing on petty stuff. Stop it, y'all. Stop focusing on words or what someone said, what someone did. No. Focus on the real issues. We gotta make sure our children is good. We gotta make sure that this next generation is good. We gotta make sure the next election is good. I'm saying we gotta vote. It starts in our community. It starts everywhere. Go ahead, AD, because I'm getting heated right now. Go ahead.
No, you good. I was talking a lot, so I want to let you get in because these your peoples, and I wanted to, to talk. I just wanted to get on because I don't have a platform like that. So I just wanted to come in and just talk to people a little bit and just try to give them some insight as to why people feel the way they feel. And it's not right. It's not fair either way. But at the same time, you got people out there, they just can't say, hey, look, this is a message that's geared towards black people. No, they got to add the buzzwords, the things that insult people. They got to add that stuff to it. I'm looking at my family, man. Like my family overall, 95% of my family, man, are good people. And like I say, my mother was the youngest of 10. My mother had 10. So I come from a large family. My people's doing good. And a lot of them live real, true conservative lifestyles. But they would never vote for a Republican. You got to ask yourself why. Why you got these people out here, man, that live true conservative lifestyles, but at the same time, they won't never vote? Because the first thing you want to do is you want to attach every negative stereotype that you attach to black people, you want to attach it to them. And even when some of them side with you, as soon as they say something you don't like, as soon as they go off the script just a little bit, or just a little bit, you want to call them a liberal. They did it to me. I told black conservatives the truth. I said, look, man, y'all ain't got no message. Y'all had a perfect opportunity after Trump won to get y'all message out there. But y'all kept doing the same thing y'all been doing for the last 6-7 years since the internet was popping like that. I'm not like them other Negroes. That's a fact. And anybody who try to tell me I'm lying, come challenge me. I don't even do the debate thing. I never debated anybody because my words speak for themselves. And my experience speak for itself. So there's nothing you can tell me about life that I don't know, good or bad. I seen it. That's why I voted for Trump. I didn't vote for the Republican Party. I'd be lying if I said I did. I voted for Trump because this thing was not about ideology when it first started. But once the primaries and everything was over, and what they gonna be never Trumpers, or what they gonna just jump on the bandwagon and just hope that, you know what I'm saying, he lose and they can restart over. They didn't expect for him to win because they didn't know what we was down here doing. We was down here giving off a very authentic message that wasn't politically defined. It was about how to move America forward. You had certain people that were saying things that wasn't aligned with the actual Make America Great Again movement, but Trump knew. He saw it. I knew. I studied it. I didn't just say, "Oh, I want to piss off black people. Let me go out here and say I support Trump." Because in the beginning, it wasn't even about black people. It wasn't until the David Duke situation came in that black people said, "Oh, let me pause. You know, I can't support this." I remember because I was in a car shop getting my car fixed, and me and the guy was looking at it together. It was the same day with what's his name, the governor of New Jersey, Chris Christie, when he dropped out the race. A guy from the back asked the question. David Duke, he endorsed you. What do you think about that? Trump looked like, I don't even know dude like that. I remember the day. Man. It was when Chris Christie said he was going to join the Trump transition, not the transition team, but the Trump team, the campaign. That's the first day they asked about David Duke, and from there it was downhill. I could have jumped out there like, man, I don't want nothing to do with this. But I said, I know it's a load of bull crap, but I'm gonna stay on. And at that time, we were still getting flack from the rest of the guys, from the rest of the conservative, the Republican Party. They still didn't like us then. I'm a man. If I don't like something about somebody, if I don't like somebody, you know what I'm saying, I got to have a real good reason for me to all of a sudden just wake up one day and say, hey, good job, I'm on your team. After I said so much stuff about you. Because I had some stuff said to me. And like I said, this wasn't just about no liberals, man. Straight up. This wasn't just about no liberals, man.
Wow, you know. And I'm going to say this, y'all. I'm going to say this. Dear black conservatives, if y'all hear me, come on now, step up y'all game some more. I mean, it's a lot of black conservatives not stepping up their game, and you know, I mean, come on now, get out there and really do it. Really get out there and really try to reach them. You know, stop, don't get caught up. You know, don't get caught up because you're acting like black Democrats. I'm just saying, I see that. I'm just saying, I see it, y'all. I see it, and don't have me come out with this.
The only difference between the black conservative movement and the black liberal movement is the fact that black liberals pretend like they the everyday black man and woman friend, and black conservatives they act like they hate the everyday black man and woman because they know that like I say, the stereotypes that they attach to us, they know that it's not everybody. It's a small percentage, but at the same time, that small percentage just has a major impact because of the things that they do, the things that is attached to them. It's easy for you to go out here and put together a montage of footage and say, look at these Negroes. This is the everyday black man and woman. Man, that's not true, man. That's not true. That's not true. It's not true at all. And for you curious white conservatives who want to know why you get attached to that stuff or why people feel the way they feel about you, that's the reason why, man. Because they won't be truthful about who we are as a people. And it's disrespectful. It's very disrespectful.
Very.
Because I served my country. And I served my country honorably. I left for basic training, man, 3 days after Bush said we was going into Iraq. I didn't know what I was getting myself into. I looked up and was able to come back alive, but a lot of people didn't.
Thank God.
Didn't. Like seriously.
This is real, y'all. This is real. You know, they don't understand that we have put on a line. We have put our life on the line